In this motivational video, David Goggins and Jocko Willink will give you actionable advice on how to win the battle in the morning. For more videos from your favorite public speakers, make sure to subscribe for more. Enjoy.
Don't hit the snooze button. Why don't you hit the snooze button? Because you wake up already failing.
Let's face it, when the alarm goes off, you got your head on that soft pillow. It's all nice and cozy and warm in there. You do not feel like getting up. And so he
doesn't even have a snooze alarm. He doesn't ever hit the snooze alarm.
Yep.
You do?
And you should not. You should not. That snooze alarm is...
That's insane.
I call that snooze alarm the dream killer.
When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying physical, I'm not saying you got to break yourself off. The amount of mental pain of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go is going to be, there's going to be more times you do something that you don't want to do than you are going to want to do it.
You can get up, get out of bed, go splash some water on your face, and then do 10 burpees. Just 10 burpees right now to get your blood flowing. And I promise you will not feel tired anymore. So let's go now. Get up and get after it.
From my perspective, when people ask me all the time, I lack discipline. How can I get discipline in my life? And no one wants to hear this answer. No one wants to hear it.
Just do it.
One of the first steps you can take to impose discipline in your life is to wake up early in the morning.
When you wake up, I talk about making your bed. Make your bed. Make sure your house is clean. Make sure you get your breakfast. Make sure you shower, shave, whatever you're doing, control that. It's having that discipline of saying, this is out of place. I'm not saying become OCD, but I'm saying this doesn't belong here. Put it up. A lot of us, it's okay if it sits out there. It's fine. It's okay if I throw my pants right there. It becomes okay. So your mind becomes very okay and undisciplined. If you just make a bed a certain way every day, if you shine your shoes or wear your shoes your mind starts to develop a very systematic pattern versus being slovenly. I'm just going to wake up whenever I want. There's no schedules. My life is free flowing. The second you get your mind and you shake and say, look, motherfucker, this is what we're doing today. Your mind now has a process. So whenever you go through hard times, your mind is already set up in a process. It knows I'm disciplined. But when you're willy-nilly and your life is this and you wake up and you float through life and everything is fucking grandiose, your mind is not disciplined. So how the fuck are you gonna handle a hard time if you've never started this? Like when you read and write, you don't just start reading and writing, you start sounding words out. That's all this is. I'm not saying go to boot camp, but I'm saying you have to develop a self-discipline so then when your mind gets to those hard parts, your mind has self-discipline to where it processes what you went through very differently.
So I'm not telling people, hey, don't sleep, but I am saying put yourself on a schedule. And you ask why I don't sleep in. If I sleep on a Saturday until 6 o'clock, that night I'm gonna have more energy. And instead of going to bed at 10:30 or 11, I'm gonna stay up until midnight because I got a little bit extra sleep. Well, now that next day I'm gonna sleep in a little bit more. Now all of a sudden Sunday I'm sleeping in until 7 o'clock. Now Sunday night I can't go to bed until 1 o'clock in the morning, and you see where I'm going with this. I go into Monday with a lack of sleep because I couldn't fall asleep. So the most important thing is set a good wake up time that works for you, where you get enough sleep and then wake up that time every day.
You are constantly, if you are just living a life that you're nice and comfortable in, you're not going to totally reach your full like we have this cap somewhere. It's somewhere. We all have one. With that mindset, you're never going to reach there. And the whole thing about, we live in a society where mediocrity is often rewarded. We do. And those men that become very uncommon, the hardest thing in the world to do is to stay uncommon. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. Even the great Navy SEALs, the greatest of the great, they're tired. They want a way out. The hardest thing in the world is to stay uncommon. But those people who never even have the mindset of trying to get there, those people who you were talking about, you know what? Do I have to be great? You have to find what greatness is in yourself. I truly believe that.